Welcome back, Student at the Game podcast. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Hey, week 18 NFL Pick'ems. Man, last week of the season. Man, I'm going to miss y'all. I'm going to miss talking about which team is going to win throughout the season. Man, but we will do an NFL Pick'ems for the playoffs coming up next week, okay? For sure. That's for damn sure. But, two games came on today, and I didn't realize we had two games that came on today on Saturday. But anyways, you had the Chiefs versus the Broncos. I was going to pick the Chiefs to win that game, all right? And the Chiefs won that game. Now, Cowboys versus Eagles, that game could go either way. I probably would have picked the Eagles because I wasn't suspecting that the Cowboys was going to play their starters much in this game, and I think the Eagles needed this game if they wanted to get one of those wild card spots, okay? So we'll say 1-for-1 on that. We're using the honest system, okay? All right, so next game, we got the Washington football team versus the New York Giants. The rest of these games, they're Sunday games, okay? Game is going to be in New York, but I tell you what, I'm rolling with the Washington football team, all right? The Washington football team, I think they want to end this season out on a good note. I'm a big fan of Coach Ron Rivera. I think he's a very, 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 very good coach. Once they figure out that quarterback spot, listen, this is going to be a team to be reckoned with, I'm telling you. But I think that Washington football team, they're probably going to win this game. I'm looking at a 24-16, all right? It'll be a little bit of kind of a close game because of the division rival, all right? Next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Cleveland Browns. Man, them Bengals are bad, man. Man, that I told y'all last week. I told y'all Joe Burrow is thorough. He was going to win that game tomorrow against Patrick Mahomes. I told y'all the score. It was going to be 34-31. I said that twice until I said 34-30. But only missed that by 1 point. But I did tell you who was going to win. Now, I do think the Bengals are going to win this game too. I think the Browns, hey, it is what it is, Browns. You know, if you're a fan of the Cleveland Browns, you've been through worse as a fan, all right? But they got to get that quarterback situation figured out. They got to, you know. Is Baker Mayfield that dude for them? Don't know. They got a lot to think about this offseason. But I got the Cincinnati Bengals winning this game despite them being in Cleveland, but it's still in Ohio. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of Cincinnati Bengals fans up in the building over there, most likely. So I'm going to roll with the Bengals winning this game 27-20. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Is this going to be Ben Roethlisberger last time facing the Baltimore Ravens as a Pittsburgh Steeler? Don't know. We will see. All right. I'm going to roll with the Ravens on this one in Baltimore. If it is his last game, if you're the Baltimore Ravens, you want to send Big Ben packing. Whether if he's going to retire or he's going to go to a different team. He's not about to win his last game here in Baltimore. I do think that the Baltimore Ravens, they're going to win this game. I'm looking at a score of 23-20. It's going to be a close game. They tend to play a lot of close games, the Ravens and Steelers. All right, next matchup, we have the Green Bay Packers versus the Detroit Lions. You know, Aaron Rodgers, he goes around and he tells Chicago Bears fans, I own you. Well, the thing about it, the Detroit Lions, he doesn't even have to tell them he owns them because I think the Lions, they know that he owns them, right? But Jared Goff's supposed to be playing in this game. Don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, but what I do appreciate about this Detroit Lion team is that they're going to bring it. They're going to bring it as far as effort-wise every game. They got a lot of young players on their team, and I think next year they're going to be a whole lot better because they got more experience this year, okay? And they're building up a strong identity over there, and that's what I can appreciate. Despite them losing a lot of games, they are building an identity, okay? They're going to be physical. They're going to bring it. They're going to be very, very tough out there. So they're going to be very aggressive. That's what I like about them. But they're not going to win this game. All right, I think the Green Bay Packers going to win this game. I'm looking at a score of 34-20. Next matchup, we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Another division opponent. I think all of these games are division rivals, I believe. Yeah, they are. Okay, I can dig that. But let's see. I'm going to roll with the Colts winning this game. Oh, excuse me, I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm looking at the Colts to win this game. Let's roll at a score of let's roll with 26-20. 26-20, all right? Next matchup, we got the Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. All right, I don't know. I think the Bears. I'm still upset at the Bears for beating my Seahawks a couple weeks ago. So, but I think did we play the Vikings? Yeah, I think the Vikings beat my Seahawks this year also. How about these two teams have a tie? I'm gonna say the Bears and Vikings are gonna have a tie because they beat my team. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna roll with the Minnesota Vikings. I think they're gonna win this game. I'm gonna roll with a 27-24 score. Next matchup, the other team, Houston Texans, versus the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee. There was a word around campfire that Derrick Henry was going to play this game, but it doesn't look like he's going to play. So thank God if you're a Houston Texans fan. From my understanding, the fans of the Kansas City Chiefs, y'all are hoping that the Texans will defeat the Tennessee Titans, so that way y'all can get the number one spot. Don't bank on the Texans doing that. Don't bank on them doing that. They're not going to do that for you. The Texans are not going to win this game. They're not. It'll be cool if they do, but they're not going to win this game. All right. Especially after signing Rex Burkhead to an extension. I'm not hating on Rex Burkhead, but I mean, what team out there that's trying to compete for a Super Bowl is going out there signing 32-year-old running backs not named Marcus Allen or Marshawn Lynch or Barry Sanders or something like that, right? But it is what it is. Or Adrian Peterson, but it is what it is. I'm looking for the Titans to win this game. Coach Mike Vrabel. Yeah, the thing about it is the Texans did embarrass the Titans on their home field, a couple months ago. So I do think that the Titans are looking for a little bit of revenge, especially if you coach Mike Vrabel, so he's going to stick it to him. So I'm going to look for the Titans to win this game 24-13. Next matchup, we have the New Orleans Saints, Hoodats versus the ATL Falcons. Another division opponent. These two teams, I mean, it's going to be, who's going to, both teams are in the South. Who's going to win? And, by being in Atlanta, it doesn't matter, right? Because you have a lot of New Orleans Saints fans, they travel, especially when they ride up the street over there in Atlanta. I'm going to roll with the Atlanta Falcons on this one, though. Excuse me, I'm yawning, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm rolling with the Atlanta Falcons to win this game. I'm looking at let's roll with a 26-23. It's going to be a close game. All right, next matchup, we got my Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals, they're not the same squad that the Seahawks met early in the season. No D-Hop, no J.J. Watt. I think the Seahawks they're gonna upset the Cardinals. All right, send them into the playoffs with a L. That's going to be our Seahawks. That's going to be our gift to did I say St. Louis Cardinals? The Arizona Cardinals. Okay? That's our gift to y'all. Here you go. Take this L. All right? With a bow wrapped around it. Call it a belated Christmas gift. All right? Go Hawks. Okay? I'm not going to say that the Cardinals are going to beat the Seahawks. Y'all may score a touchdown or a 2, but guess what? The Seahawks, they're going to score a touchdown or 3 or a 4. All right? So the Seahawks going to win this game. Russ, go ahead and show Kyler Murray and them, hey, man, you still that dude in the NFC West. All right? The score of that game. I'm looking for the Seahawks to win that game 31. Let's go with 31-17. Blow them out. Yes. Next matchup, we got the Jets versus the Bills. The Bills going to win this game, people. Jets, they're trying to get draft picks and draft players, and their good players will leave in about 3 or 4 years. That's what they're going to do. Oh, excuse me. I'm rolling with the Bills to win this game. I'm looking at a score of, let's roll with 24-10. Next matchup, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, a lot of distractions have been going on in Tampa. Man, I think Antonio Brown has been the most entertaining show all week, man. All year so far. I got the Carolina Panthers upsetting the Buccaneers. I think that Antonio Brown distraction is going to cause a big-time distraction to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I think the Panthers are going to win this game. Let's roll with a 27-20. Next matchup, we got the New England Patriots versus the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins, man, been officially eliminated from the playoffs. That was devastating last week. Devastating. They did not play real good at all. They got blown out by the Titans. And let's see, the Patriots, hey, the Patriots, I mean, I want to pick them to win this game, but I think the Dolphins, as a division opponent, even though they're not making the playoffs, they're going to be ticked off. Also, the fact that they got blown out by their former quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. Okay, so they're going to go out there and they're going to wreak havoc on Michael McCorkle-Jones, okay? I'm telling you. So I got the Dolphins winning this game. They're going to win this. It's going to be a close one, a good defensive battle between Flores and his mentor, the great Bill Belichick. So I got the Miami Dolphins winning this game. Let's roll with the score of 23-16. All right, next matchup. We have the San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. That's a big-time game for the Niners. The Niners have a lot to prove in this game right here. I think the Niners are going to win this game. Kyle Shanahan, he does pretty good against Sean McVay. Okay? He does pretty good against him. They're a very physical team. They got that dude, Deebo Samuel. Anytime somebody's named Deebo, that's going to be the toughest person on the block. I'm telling you. Unless there's somebody named Craig living on that block as well. I don't think the Rams have anybody named Craig. But if they have somebody named Craig, I don't think he's going to be coming across Deebo. But if he's coming across Deebo, I'm rolling with Craig in that situation. But since there's no Craig for the Rams that's going to be coming across Deebo, I'm telling you, I got the 49ers winning this game. Let's roll with a score. Despite them playing on the road in Los Angeles, let's roll with the score of 34-24. In our last matchup, we have the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Vegas Raiders, they got a lot. They need this game. All right, that's going to be the Sunday night game. So it's going to be one of those situations, I think, however the final outcome of the games earlier before that, I think it's going to be set up to where, hey, if the Vegas Raiders win this game, they go to the playoffs. I trust in Derek Carr. Justin Herbert, everybody hyped Justin Herbert up. I think he's a good young quarterback, but everybody keeps acting like this dude is John Elway, and he is clearly not John Elway. Maybe he can get there, but he's not John Elway. But I'm rolling with those Las Vegas Raiders because it's going to be, I think it's awesome to have the Raiders in the playoffs, all right? But I'm going to roll with the Raiders to win this game. Let's roll with a score of 31-23, all right? So let's do a recap right here. Let's see. Yeah, the Dolphins, they lost 34-3 last week. That's big, man. Okay, so the Chiefs and Broncos already played. I was going to pick the Chiefs on that one. I was going to pick the Eagles against the Cowboys, but the Cowboys won. But we have the Washington football team over the Giants. We have the Bengals over the Browns. Let's see. Ravens over Steelers. Packers over Lions. Colts over Jaguars. Let's see. Vikings over Bears. Titans over Texans. Falcons over Saints. Seahawks over Cardinals, of course. Bills over Jets. Panthers over Buccaneers, upset special. Dolphins over Patriots. And the Raiders over the Jaguars, okay? And guess what? That's going to conclude our Week 18 NFL picks. All right, man. Share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know, hey, whether or not if you agree or disagree with my picks. And let me know, hey, who do you think are going to win this week's games? Did I pick your team to win or did I pick your team to lose? If you disagree with me, hey, comment below. Share your thoughts. Hit that like and subscribe button. And once again, thank y'all for tuning in to Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.